My eyes burn! My throat burns! Oh no, I missed! No! Yes! No! God dang it! Hey everyone, welcome to another installment of Project D-Dart. Today, we're going to be installing something I have been dying to install for months. We're going to be installing the Sport Appearance with the GT Sport Appearance hood on my 2016 Dodge Dart. So first things first, because I obviously got my hood at a junkyard, it's rather dirty. So I have my dad here with me. He's going to go wash it, and then I'm going to get the tools necessary to take this off. So you can go do that. I'm going to get the hood open and begin. So the nice thing about the Dart hood is it's held on by 4 bolts, and that's basically it. Let's do this. There's also no gas struts. It's kind of an old school car in that sense. Pop the hood here. You got one of these holding bars, goes in like that. Like I said, no gas struts. It's just these metal bits here. So you got a bolt here, and then a bolt here and a bolt here. Undo those, pop it off. The hood is aluminum. It weighs 1.19 pounds. The other one actually weighs the same thing, which I think is fantastic considering it's got a lot more bodywork to it. Now, the only thing is you might be able to see here the washer tube. Oh, okay. I thought the sprinklers just started going. I was like, well, it's going to get it washed either way. But yeah, so the washer tube on that side, because I think it like froze overnight in January, and I hit it, and it just, so that's probably going to get scissored off later. But anyway, let's go get the tools. I gotta go find my junkyard set because I did it at the junkyard. I can do it with those tools. As ever, you guys are getting the true, real DIY experience, and what that actually means is I have completely forgotten what the bolt size is that takes the hood off. So give me a little bit of time for trial and error, and then when I find out what it is, I'll let you guys know, obviously. But let's get this open. All right, I'm gonna guess that, let's see, 15 mil. I'm gonna guess it's a 15 mil. Nope, it's smaller. I'm really close though. It's not spinning by that much. So we're at 14 millimeter now. Still spinning. This should do it. I think, yep, 13 mil. 13 millimeter nut. There we go. Now we gotta grab this wrench. Plug it in. Like I said, super simple, super easy job. Actually, let me check to make sure, because I forgot just one thing. Okay, cool. So you can see the whole hood in the shot. That's good. I'm going to readjust it slightly. I'm going to turn just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to actually check to make sure that I didn't have to like zoom out or anything, so you guys could see the whole picture here. But yeah, so like I said, the washer tube here, it got really cold. I know I say anyone, but people who are like really into the weather, you probably know this. Colorado's winter has been very lackluster. It's been cold, but we haven't had any snow. And I think what happened one time when I went to work is it was probably about 40 degrees when I went in. And then by the time I get out, it turns into 5 degrees. And I hit the washer function to clean my windshield. And I think because of how quickly the temperature dropped, some of the washer fluid froze in the pipe and it popped out on this side. You need to pop it out anyway though, just to remove the hood. So that was going to be something I'd have to replace. So it's sort of like that was going to have to happen anyway. So that was actually really easy, although something else just fell out. No idea what that is. So anyway, we're going to place that in the toolbox there. Now that's not the only thing you got to do, because it's got these little plastic prongs that embed themselves into the hood. You got to pull these out too. You got one more, and then you will be free to unbolt your hood. You know what's really nice that I often forget is that when you work with for the most part a clean car like mine is, and not one that's from a junkyard, everything comes off easy because it's not rotted in the holes. Such an underrated pleasure, I have to say. So, all right. Washer bottle's on the left side of I say left side. It is on the left side of the driver's side strut. I'm trying to pull that out. There we go. So there you go. That's all out. Good. Let me move the keys. I forgot. I need to put that in my back pocket so you're not just hearing ringing all the time. All right. So there it is. Now you might think this is that it's going to be relatively difficult. It's not. Okay, I think that's going to be tighten. Let me get it to loosen. There we go. That's loosen. Here we go. Underside of the hood is getting washed right now. No idea what happened when I got the hood. All I knew is that as I'm looking at it, it's just completely dirty on the underside. So Dad is dealing with that right now. All right, should be, yep, it is now finger loose. We can get the top one out. Okay, so that is interesting that the Dart uses so many of these nut and washer combos instead of one or the other. Very, very interesting, but that first one is done. Let me flip my camera screen back over because I forgot to do that. Make sure that I can actually see what I'm doing. We're gonna get the top side on this one out. Then we'll do the bottom side. We'll get it loose enough to get it out, but we're not gonna take it off quite yet. Obviously, because I don't want the hood to, even though it's light, there's still some sharp edges, so I don't want to hurt myself. There we go. It is almost out. The first of the 4 bolts. But the irony is, despite how sort of involved this project is, because it's kind of, it's a big piece of bodywork, this is going to be the easiest thing I do on this car. As of the last couple videos I've done, let alone all year. All right, so we're going to loosen the bottom screws now, or the bottom bolts rather. Okay, and I've just seen that the strut here, the metal strut, not gas strut, just started loosening there. So we're going to be careful as we loosen this. Oh, yep, it just shifted. The left side, I should say, just shifted. So now that both sides should be finger loose once again. And what I'm gonna do, okay, the right side is not finger loose yet. We're gonna get that one finger loose carefully. It did get some pressure released, but okay, the hood is starting to shift. That's good. It's gonna rest on the cowl a little bit. That's fine. Just need to keep going. I'm going to keep my head from underneath the hood just in case. Safety first. Okay, now it's finger loose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the middle. I'm going to see if I can reach. I should be able to reach across and loosen both like so. It's still, the screws for the hood itself are still resting within the holes of the struts. That's fine. Let me check my mic, make sure it's still going. Yep. All right, cool. All right, now we're gonna get the right side here, the passenger side. We're gonna loosen that. Despite how it looks, you can actually do this by yourself. You don't really need, it helps to have 2 people. You don't really need 2 people to do it though, just because of how simple this task actually is. Say it with me, y'all. Automakers need to make cars easy to work on again. All right, I'm gonna take the holding pin out. I'm going to lay that down. Then I'm going to try to let the hood up, get it out of the struts. There we go. I'm going to move the struts down on each side. It just went by itself. That's beautiful. Then I'm going to let the hood down very gently. Then I'm going to grab it from the corners here and begin lifting. And there we go. That is my original hood done. I'm going to set it on the grass. There we go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Sweet. Okay, I think there's nothing that I need from that. Good. All right. Cool. So now I'm going to wait for the other hood, the Sport Appearance hood, to dry out a little bit, and then we will reverse the process and get that hood on. Alrighty, hood is done drying, so now we're going to put the Sport Appearance hood on my car.
You have to flip up your things or not?
Yeah.
They say, yeah.
Until we start putting the hood on it, yeah. True. All right, there we go. I'm gonna lower that other one. That's a bit high. Okay. All right. So, yep. Go across. And then, there we go. Funny. All right, there we go. All right, cool. Now I'm gonna get this. Okay. Let me raise that. Okay. And a little higher.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get this under that. I'm gonna raise that. I gotta go dry off because all that water just hit me in the arm. All right. Cool. Oh yeah, that's better. All right. Both these. It didn't hit that. Good. Didn't hit the mic either. Nice. Nice. Okay. All right. So now I gotta get the bolt nut combo again. Yep. While you do that side, I'll do the other side and get this one finger tight. Still a little bit of grass here or there. That one's gonna be stuck. Get that. Grab this. That's it. All right. Okay. So, yeah. There you go. That's fine. Ooh, Jesus. Make sure it's on. Good. All right. Okay. So if your side's on, I'm gonna let this up a little. We're gonna let that down. Try to hold up. All right. Get that. There we go. Now I'm gonna get that tighter. Okay, it's starting to grab. Let's make sure the bottom one. Yeah, it's almost there. There we go. Now I'm gonna put it onto the Titan.
Just snug it.
Yeah. That's snug. And then turn
Check
it.
the alignment.
Yeah. Okay, that's tight. Or snug rather. And, okay, that's okay. Well, that you're snug on your own side.
Give it like a half turn.
All right. All right, cool. Then I'm just gonna chuck that there. All right. Then I think you're good to close it.
I want to slam it.
Yeah. Yeah, my car needs a slam because because it's so light. That looks okay. It's a bit far on that side.
Bigger on this side.
Yeah.
So we want to
Loosen it on that side and shimmy it to that side. Come on. 'Cause it's right here and then up. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna do it. There we go. See what that looks like now. Let's further.
Oh, no, loosen.
Loosen that side. Oh, yeah, wait, actually, got it. It's on the underside. Yep.
There it is.
Yeah. Keep going. Thank you. All right, here. All part of the process. Getting it all aligned. All right, there. That's loose. Is that loose enough? Yes. All right, now. There we go.
Go again? Okay.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, that's a pretty sizable gap. Yep. There we go. Might loosen that side again. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, there we go. It's time to adjust a bit. All right. Yeah, there we go. All right. Should do it. All right. There. Better. Okay, here we go. There we go. Better. Needs a bit more. Yeah, okay, that's closer. Where is it? Had it. There we go. I'll move it. At least that's small. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do is like push over and then I tighten that way, tighten in that further position. So I hold it from that side and push this way. If you hold that for a second, so I can grab this. Okay. All right. Here we go. Yeah, okay, here we go. Hold it. There we go. Now starting to grab a little. There we go. All right. Okay, now pull. There we go. That's good. Now lower it. That's a lot better. Yeah, that was a trick. That was a trick. Yep, okay. That's tricky to do it now. I'll look on this side. Okay, so now that side's a little far. Got it. All right. think what we really have to do is just lift it up and then. Same as last time, get that side and kind of push it just a smidge. Yeah. Yeah. It is, yeah. Okay, I'll loosen that side a little bit. Yeah. There we go. Right. It's better.
Yep. Sounds good.
Yeah. That's better. Oh, yeah, that's so much better. That's better. And I'm so glad, once again, the wheels being basically the same color. That works. Very nice. So I don't need this, like, I feel like I should tighten the other side, though. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. No, that wasn't tight. Alright, I'm gonna go across, I'm gonna use like the tire, or really a wheel, whatever. There we go, then bottom. Good. That should be good. I don't think it really needs more. There we go. Alright. Tight. Yeah. Go check the other side. There. Okay, thank you. And that's like, just turn then. Okay, that's good. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah. Sweet. So much better. Now all we gotta do is the very last thing. Cut the tube. Yes, because this side popped out on the other hood, on the old hood a long time ago. I think it was a day when we had like 5 degrees.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because these are washing nozzles.
Right.
And so I think it froze because it dropped temperature so fast. I tried to hit it, and I know they essentially popped out. So that side should go in fine. Or not.
Let's see if it's in there.
Well, there's one other. There's this thing that came out that side. What that's for? Remember quite how?
That's plug.
It's just still, that is isn't it? But yeah. Didn't really matter regardless. I figured I was asking a new one because that side popped out and I couldn't get it back in on the old hood anyway. So. It was what it was. So that would go back in there. Like that, and that would have gone in there like that, basically.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Nope. Like I said, I figured I had to do one, so I was just gonna cut it out. Actually, cut it from here and then put it back in there and then just wait till I get a new one. Like this one popped out on the old one anyway. And I tried putting it back on the old one, it wasn't going. So. Oh, go on. Considering I put it on.
Well, these things here, you can replace them at the other parts store.
Yeah.
Replace my car.
Oh, really? I'm gonna get some industrial scissors. Might not be enough for that. Never mind. I might not be. Try it anyway. Yeah, I remember when I tried to hit it. What's up? Different part of that hood? Oh, because it's completely different. Things you learn, ladies and gentlemen.
So. Pliers, so I pull that out. See what's going on. I might have to replace those.
Yeah, among other things. So regardless. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it there, so I do like outro B-roll. But that is basically the install again, super easy. Two bolts. You undo the washer tube here, lift it out, pop the new one in, you're good to go. And that's it. Like I said, it's the easiest thing. I think this maybe took us an hour, all things considered. So yeah, by far the easiest install I've done in this car so far. It's kind of crazy considering how big a part it is. But anyway, I'll see you all in the conclusion. I think I'm gonna call it there though until I do like an outro B-roll. But that has basically been the install. Again, super easy. Two bolts. You undo the washer tube here, you lift it out, pop the new one in, you're good to go. And that's it. Like I said, it's the easiest thing. I think this maybe in total took us an hour, all things considered. So yeah, by far and away the easiest install that I've done on this car so far, which is kind of crazy considering how big of a part it is. But anyway, I will see you all in the conclusion. And there you have it, everyone. My new sport appearance hood on Xavier, my 2016 Dodge Dart SE. This looks so good. I was saying to a couple of people, I was a little concerned. What I didn't want my car to look like was a ghetto Civic, basically, where it's got 5 million different body panels on it, almost none of which are the same color. I really didn't want to have that look because I don't like that. Xavier has a bit of a sophisticated look with the silver and the gray and the dark gray wheels, and so I wanted to kind of maintain that, at least for the time being. And it's just almost perfect. The hood and the wheels almost perfectly match. It's just such a tough look. It's so cool. Very Hellcat coated. I love it. I'm so glad I did this mod and took off the part that came with this hood in order to do the rest of this mod. It's just so cool looking. Oh my god, this is how my car should have come from the factory. Like, I swear, they had the hood as an option, but they should have had the two-tone as an option. The only thing that kind of ruins it is the fact that the roof rather is silver rather than being this gray, so it kind of wraps around and ties it all together. But minor details, I'm nitpicking. It looks so good. Such an easy installation too. Of all the installs I've done, this has been the easiest, which I am so glad about. But my man, that is just so unbelievably cool. Highly recommend if you can get this hood, do this mod. I don't care, aftermarket fiberglass, or if you can find an OEM one, do this mod. Super, super cool looking. I hope you all agree, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, share, and consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Please make sure you hit the little notification bell, and then all notifications. That way you're notified every time I upload. I will see you all next time, hopefully in another Project D-Dart episode.